Do's and don'ts when reporting credit. Let's get into it. The do's that you want to have when reporting credit is do partner up with a debt collection company that already has the operation 99% of what you don't need to necessarily have as your operation, which is, them having clients already, customers to report credit for and sell credit to, that you can just plug into your service, right? Of processing the accounts and then just turning them into primaries, right? Based on the zombie debt accounts that you get to report from, that you get to sell because of, right? They already have their operation, which already has the marketing to generate leads, to then be able to take advantage of, to make money off of. They already have a platform that they have all of these people in to onboard them in and all of that. So the customer standpoint, they already have that for you, right? So partner up with the debt collection company, because all you have is the 1%, which is more valuable to them than anything at this stage that they're in. Where they have the 99%, you just be that 1% when you're, in an active partnership with the debt collection company. You're just applying yourself towards being the 1% that they need to piece together that final piece to their puzzle, right? Which is super rare, because not everybody knows how to be a data furnisher the right way that you have the sauce of knowing how to be, right? Which is the finance industry, to be in the finance world, to finance accounts and report that. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's the do. A don't report credit to your own credit profile using this reporting access that you get granted with. I know you got approved as a data furnisher to be a finance company, and that's great. That's what this information is for. You're going to get approved, right? If you want to maintain access to the ability to report, don't report credit to your own credit profile. I know that's why you wanted to get started and getting approved and getting access. To maintain access though, so that I did that. I reported credits in my own credit profile. But as much as I enjoyed seeing it reflect on my credit profile, as much as I saw my numbers jump and saw that my profile got strong more than ever, I realized that there was more of a downside that I experienced than the upside, right? The downside was a part of the reason where an audit that did come randomly and look at all of my accounts, they was exposed to seeing that my company that was reporting this financial types of accounts, I was using that company to put credit on my own credit report, which, it's already looked down upon by them when somebody's selling trade lines, using trade lines for the wrong reasons. That's a part of those reasons that are not good, but that are reasons that they look down on, that they trigger auditing reviews for. You know what I'm saying? And that is what got me ultimately, or one of the reasons why I got my relationship with them terminated. Because while I was intelligent enough to figure this all out myself, to get in the door and get approved so that I can process all of these things and make money doing it, still, despite that, I ended my relationship early, even though I made all those things happen. So while I have the wealth of experience now and I can teach this because I'm a figure of authority for y'all, right? I don't have the reporting ability though anymore. So helping y'all to avoid that pitfall, do not report credit to your own credit profile, because it's going to feel and look sexy, but I promise you, it's not something that you want Experian to see, because it's not going to be pretty for you when you get your account terminated because of that, right? Now that's a don't. Big don't that's going to save you, pretty much, that's 99%. No. I'd say 50%. I'm over exaggerating. That's 50% of what is the big freight of mistakes. that get you terminated. That carries like 50% of the freight. Now, another don't is don't apply and look to receive the wrong subcode. Like, don't get the wrong subcode. A wrong subcode is any subcode that's not the finance subcode I mentioned to you that you have to get for the play to work. That you want to look to get, that you want to have your attention set to receiving, coming in with applying for it to be a data furnisher. Along with the vendor ID, you want to have the subcode and the vendor ID, this pair, the right ones. And both I mentioned earlier. You want to have those. That's a don't. Don't get the wrong subcode. Because now what happens if you do that? You're now going to be seen as a different industry that you don't want to be in, that also is going to follow in you not being able to report the type of accounts that actually boost people's credit profile, that is actually valuable in the market of trade line selling out here, which are credit accounts like credit cards, auto loans, personal loans, unsecured, secured credit lines. These are the accounts that are gold to the consumers out here, that they're going to pay you money to report for them. All right. What's another don't? Do not, with the subcode that you have, report anything outside of the jurisdiction that the credit reporting resource guide is guiding you in, reporting. Okay? The guide that I have, which is going to be in the resource below this video, I'm going to have a link where you can go to the credit resource guide. You can download it. You can go to my website and it's this straight there as a free download. And it's going to tell you the industry, which is the loan finance industry, that this finance subcode I mentioned earlier is giving you the ability to fall under, to identify you as. The loan finance, you're going to see that's one of the columns in the industry column that, boom, outlines all of what types of accounts that the loan finance industry is allowed to report, right? And now you knowing this, you ahead of time having this prepared, knowing that these are the types of accounts that you are allowed to report. You now know these are the types of accounts that you can only report. Anything that's outside of those types of accounts that you report, just to be, honestly, just to get more out, just to juice out more money out of people, because you see this is what they also want. Don't be greedy like that. Stay to the game. Be disciplined to the game. That's what is allowing you to win and maintain the access for real. It allows you to stay under the radar, which is the whole game here, is long-term staying under the radar, reporting trade lines for people and getting paid for it from these clients. All right. Another don't is, don't come into this with this short-term mindset, thinking you're going to get a quick buck and then you just run off, not deliver what you claim you're going to deliver to the debt collector that you're in a partnership with, which is you're delivering, quality service of reporting the accounts that they've sold already to their clients, and that they're just plugging in to your service, giving you the ability to get money off of their clients with, right? You want to think long-term about that dynamic, right? Yeah, you're getting compensated, but you got to think the model that you want to be moving off of is the back end model. You want all of your money coming on the back end. You don't focus on the front end. Oh, you got to send me the payment for me to, no. You're not thinking about it like that. Don't look at it where, oh, you got to send me the payment up front. They're the ones taking the risk of, you using their client, their customer base that they've probably built up over long periods of time, because they know they can't just get off, reporting credit like that efficiently, because it's going to take time with what they know they don't have, which is a data furnishing ability, privilege to report financial types of accounts like you are able to report. So they don't want to risk what they have by getting money on the back end. They can't do that. You can, because you have all the power. So take advantage of this position you have of, yo, you looking at it, get money on the back end from them so they build trust with you. And now, boom, they see you're not just gonna run off. Like, you noticing, look, them holding the money or them not telling giving to you straight up off the rip. Yo, don't be hurt. Don't let your ego bruise you thinking that they're fucking you over. Thinking that, you're getting fucked. Because you can get a debt collector any day you want. It's kind of like, a woman, if you're a guy, getting women. If that girl ain't doing what you say, if she's not treating you right, having the abundance mindset, when interacting with her, when she presents disrespect, when that, you can leave her. There's other women out here that's going to treat you way better than how she's treated you. And now you giving that vibe to her, you not giving her no more attention because of her not treating you right. She's going to come to you trying to get approval from you. Like, yo, I am going to treat you better. Don't leave me. Where you going? Why are you not talking to me no more? You have abundance. You have other girls that you can cross paths with out here that look, you don't care if you leave her. You're going to be all right. You're not afraid of that. So that's the vibe here, bro. That's just the concept I want to have in your mind. For my sisters, like the concept, like you're not afraid of waiting to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Sell the value. Don't sell, the trade lines for real, just alone, and just try to get it up front. Sell the value up front and then allow that value to speak and transact into that data furnisher's mind. That, you are a real trustworthy professional person working with them. And now they can unload even more value in exchange for you chilling about the partnership, getting money on the back end. Now they're going to pay you according to the model you stated in the begin with. They're going to now they're going to apply pressure towards that and do what you said because they trust you. All right. Now that's the dudes. Have a long-term mindset about this. Wait, get money on the back end. That's what the game is. The don'ts. I'm trying to give you the best sauce for real. Like the don'ts, you don't want to, have a website that's not congruent with the industry that you say you're in to experience. You say you're in the finance industry, have a website that's congruent with what you're saying, the types of accounts that you say you're going to be reporting in that application of yours to Experian, right? When they're credentialing you in to possibly approve you. You want that website to have a design that gives off the aesthetic, the vibe, which is what this is based off from. The process of you getting approved is based from the vibe that the power of your perception gives off, right? And bro, honestly, bro, that's it for the most part. More things I'm gonna share value through in the community that you're in, and I'm gonna be giving weekly calls too. So look, we're gonna talk more about the do's and don'ts. But yeah, that's it for now. Let's go on to the next video.